stand reverse cowboy. I'm also getting a tattoo removed, and it does suck. So that resonates. It's a wedding ring tattoo, no less. All right, friends. Here we go. Switching formats yet again. This time to comedy.
What time is?
One and only Richard Hawk Slocum, everybody. Put your hands together for Richard Hawk Slocum.
Woo! Thank you, sir. Thank you.
This is the comedy night.
Well, let's see it.
See it straight up and down like at a comedy venue.
I can do that. And not knock it over. Hello. My name is Richard Hawk Slocum. I'm going to start out with a poem. I know. Well, actually, first thing I want to note is, at my job, I go by, or actually I had a kid call me Mrs. Slocum. And I was like, shut up. It's Miss Slocum. You can be many things, including the devil. The biggest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world that it never existed, or he didn't. The next one is that he implied that he was in fact you, not you specifically. I still argue that there's a third option, that he had nothing to do with anything in the first place. Which goes into my act. I want to title it 2s and 3s. If I get the 2, I'm good. If I get the 3, all the better. So for instance, I'm a comic, right? When I first started doing comedy, there was a guy who wrote a book that you shouldn't wear shorts on stage. Here we are. He's writing a second book that you shouldn't wear a thong on stage. I already broke that rule.
Prove it.
It's actually just a condom. I call it the white trash thong. Just wearing a condom on stage, no underwear. Moving on. Many things can be multiple things. Another thing I would say is mental health. Also, actually, better yet, the concept of Venice Cafe. This place is many things. It's beautiful. Amazing artists go through here. But I would hate to see this place move because it has the number of skeletons that would make it on par with like being with the Johnny Brocks. I tried. Another issue about doing a stand-up open mic, it's the pressure that you push downward on the mic. It just gets shorter and shorter, which leads me to free up. Going into the breadth of my act. I work with children. I work with children with autism. I'm a behavior technician. And the biggest thing I run into with these kids is this idea that they're one thing. That they're autistic, they're very rigid, they're everything. But you know what I say? They're two things. They're also human beings. You're supposed to clap. Clap. They're human beings. But also they can have ADHD, they can also have Tourette's, they can also have cerebral palsy. It's kind of like, hey guys, has anybody ran into a depressive with ADHD? All of them. I'm sorry. So whenever I say that I work with kids with autism, actually in truth has nothing to do with what I do, because in fact autism is all the things as artists we need to live up towards. Rigidity of practicing. Not accepting, a poor previous performance, just seeing things as like a new experience and diving into them. But the second you run into ADHD and you're a 15-year-old, 5'8", who doesn't talk, who has ADHD and autism, and fucking loves puzzles. So he'll play puzzles nonstop. But you know that feeling when you have ADHD and you're like caught in a cycle of doing the same thing over and over again, and you get pissed off? Well, then you realize another thing that they are. They are good fighters. They are very strong. They grab your wrist and go for the head. It's amazing. But the most beautiful aspect of that is that whenever you get to work with them, you're not fighting the autism. You're fighting stuff that they can change, which is how we respond to anger. I hope to God you didn't see anything offensive that I said tonight, because I see as a major point of any performance you do on stage is to ingratiate yourself to the audience, be likable, and then do the thing that you were originally supposed to do. I'm not going to end with a laugh, but I hope I will. I'm going to end with this. What is a tree? Just a bush that believed in itself. Thank you. My name is Richard Slocum.
Give him a highlight.
Oh, yes.
Start off a little more stuff.
No, I don't.
One more time for Richard. Slocum.
All right, friends, we're getting to every name on this list. It's a guarantee. Here we go. Next name on the list. Performing music, I do believe. Put your hands together for Jared, everybody.
Yo, outside people. Get the
I know. It's punk rock, man. It's punk rock.
Stay out, I don't want you anyways.
Only true fans in here. Only Steven knows my music, so I don't know if he's falling. I'm here, man. I love all.
Sitting?
I love
Go ahead. That's cool. You think we'll be sitting there and standing?
Hey, I'm Steven.
Whatever you want with it.
Imagine the list is pretty full.
Alright, is this the mic that is like... Yeah, this is... Alright, sorry for those who felt pressure to come back in. I wasn't really meaning that as an obligation. I was just trying to guilt trip you a bit. Speaking of guilt tripping, these songs are maybe not like my most uplifting, but you're gonna feel them out and see if you like them or not. Shows anonymous feeling. She looks to me for her healing. I wanna walk my own way out. There's nothing left that's appealing. She prays with desperate meaning. I wonder how she takes to drown. We're still keeping count. Long as she's still pulsating, we'll stay the course and let this one play out. The lonely loved ones are weeping. Threats of resolve remain creeping. The final hour can start right now. Moves to hopelessly pleading, familiar lost of its meaning. She wanders in an unknown crowd. She's still singing song, we're still keeping count. Long as she's still pulsating, we'll stay the course and let ever rock until the silence meets her eyes, followed by the sound of no surprise. And the echo memories realize she apart without a fight. She waits to share paranoia. She longs to come, but she's void of. I never thought I'd see her so down. The air is still and it's timeless. We know time will bring silence. I hope the pain will cease with the frown. She's still singing sound. We're still keeping count. Long as she's still pulsating, just take the pulse and let it come down. She's still singing sound. We're still keeping count. Long as she's still pulsating, just take the pulse and let this one play out. Thank you. All right. Tell you what, all you people that came in from outside, you can go back out and my feelings won't be hurt. All right. Yeah, no, Dan's starting the trend, so you can even follow him. All right. All right, begins the Great Migration. All right. For all you guys that want to stick around, the true fans. All right. That's a great start. Okay. Scary to try, it's scary to die, I've seen it in you.